So I got some people liking my video about the mentally disabled that ends up making noises and what it really means. Sometimes they want to say something that communicates, so certain sounds mean a specific thing, and sometimes they're like mentally hurt, like, their head hurts, so like they make noises to communicate that they're in pain. Or like any type of hurt, like their arm hurts but they can't verbalize it, so they make noises. So yeah, that's one thing. But scratch that idea. The other topic, this topic I want to talk about is autism. And autism is a spectrum, is like an umbrella term with a lot of different like things. But one thing that most part of autistic people have, I would say most, not all, because they're all different, but most people, they have something called a special interest. And a special interest is not like money kind of thing. It's an actual, like, their opinion or their like personality type of thing. Like they like a certain thing, and the most common one would obviously be trains, because that's a very like stereotypical special interest that like movies and TVs have, like characters have autism would have. Mainly specifically the Sheldon from Big Bang Theory has that. But the good thing about the special interest is they know like a lot about that specific topic, and like they're like really good at specifically answering certain topics about that. But there's a few things that are bad about that special interest kind of thing, is since they're really into it, whenever they talk to someone about a specific interest, they're like 30 or 40% more into it, the conversation, than the person they're talking to. So they would be dragging the conversation even more of the same topic constantly, because they're really into that topic. So that's a negative to the person that the autistic person's talking to. So they'll be annoyed by that. I had that happen a lot. And a negative thing about the special interest to the specific autistic person, they end up being very critical on that specific interest. For instance, if there's a video talking about the interest of the person in the video is talking about the interest, and they're like either wrong or they disagree, they're either wrong in the autistic person's perspective, or they highly disagree on the opinion that video has on that topic. They either be very critical about it and like hate, like kind of dislike the things that the person's saying, like comment and all that. But even worse is they would be toxic to the person that they're commenting to. What's even worse is if they like really go personal on them, and try to really ruin them. But that's like going overboard, of course. But a positive thing is if you have a special interest, and then the autistic person has that same special interest. Like if you're not autistic but you are really into the film industry, or like you're into trains, you're into whatever that special interest is to the autistic person, you'll have a really good time. You'll even possibly learn more about that interest because they're so into it that they probably know a little more than you do because you don't look into it as hard as that autistic person does. But I'll show you my example of my specific thing. Is my special interest is the film industry, looking into every single thing, like listening to the the industry, like Dave Zaslav was talking about certain stuff, and like talking to other people that are buying stocks and stuff, the stockholders and all that. The press conference, yeah, that's the name, the press conference. I listened to like 2 of them so far, so I know a little bit more, and I pay attention to what company buys what company in the film industry, and what they changed about their business practices and all that, and what's negative and positive about their business practices and stuff. That's partially why I don't like Disney, because Disney has a very bad business practice, because I look really, really deep into stuff like that. So that's my special interest. And that's partially why I make videos about the movie industry, because I know quite a bit about it. Not everything, but quite a bit. And yeah, that's how it is, really. And sometimes if they go really far to their special interest, autistic people tend to like have that special interest their entire personality. For instance, I like DC comics, so I made my profile picture Superman. So that's a thing. And yeah, that's all my thing. It's all about autistic people. Autistic people have a special interest, and special interests are a big part of their life. In the most autistic people, I would say. But yeah, that's it.